Hello guys, Wizardmen bringing you another Total War Warhammer replay with commentary. For today's battle we have the forces of Dark Elves who are being led by Malekith himself, and we're going against Lizardmen who are being led by Tehenuen. So if you guys don't know, there were some changes to the Frenzy ability, and yeah, that has made the game a whole lot different. So the Death Hag used the way Frenzy used to work was that it would give 50% base weapon damage or regular weapon damage. So that means no armor piercing weapon damage increase. But with the new patch, that changed, and overall your characters with Frenzy are gonna get 10% more weapon strength. That's just it. 10% more weapon armor piercing damage, weapon damage, and 10% base weapon damage. So right here, I can't see the unaltered stats here, but yeah, we're gonna talk about it in the end screen and how much that changed. So overall, units with Frenzy who have access to armor piercing damage have been buffed. We have Death Hag here who's being buffed, and Tehenuen also received buff because he has access to Frenzy. So on mounts or on foot, he has access to armor piercing damage. He is overly armor piercing damage, so that means he has received a more weapon strength here. So yeah, let's see how it can perform. And by the way, there's another change to the attack on Cauldron. She's 50 gold cheaper. That's really nice. I hope it received more. I really hope she received 100 gold decreasing price. And I wish another change would happen. Fury of Cain is a buff that's awesome. It's a 1 minute buff. It gives melee attack, charge bonus, and base weapon damage. But the base weapon damage, as we saw here, with the changes with the Frenzy, is not enough. So I hope they change it to 20 or 25% base weapon damage and armor piercing damage. That would be just great here. So yeah, with the poison changes, a lot of units, I don't know, directly or indirectly got buffed by CA. So without further ado, let's just jump into the army composition. This is an interesting army I usually bring against Lizardmen. Let's see here. We have 4 units of Dread Spears. These guys have a silver shield, so that means they're not gonna take a lot of damage from darts and Chameleon King range attacks. We also have 2 units of Harganet Executioners because you need something to be able to cut through the Saurus warriors. They beat everything until Sisters of Slaughter, if I'm not mistaken. They beat Witch Elves as well, I think. We're gonna try them out eventually, but yeah. So we have 3 Cold One Knights, awesome unit, anti-large. We have 2 Dark Shards and 2 units of Dark Riders with shields, so I can chase maybe some fast moving units like Chameleons or skirmish units here. So for my opponent here, he has an interesting army. He has 5 units of Saurus warriors with shield and 2 skin cohorts with javelins on the flank, 2 Bastiladon, Arc of Sotek. With Arc of Sotek, these guys receive buff as well. Their Arc of Sotek ability now works as a mortis engine, but it's stronger. I think it does 20 damage per second or even more. I'm not sure, 20 or 40. My opponent also bought 3 Turtle Riders, really strong units, and another unit that have received buffs are these Colossedon Hunters, because they have armor piercing and frenzy. So that means their weapon strength is stronger now. So Tehenuen, beside the changes to the Frenzy, has other stuff as well. The lore of Beast also changed. Now my opponent didn't bring Curse of Andra here, but that's a really good spell. Flock of Doom with the AoE bug is really good as well. So yeah, I've talked a lot. Let's just start the battle and see what's gonna happen here. So yeah, Tenuin is gonna be great as well. I'm gonna try him for sure and see how he does. As soon as I saw the enemy's army, I realized I brought I didn't bring enough dark shards here, and I wished I would have brought the silver shield variant. Those guys would have done really good here, but overall I'm just happy I brought some, because that would have been a disaster if I didn't. So Malekith going in, I'm not really scared that he's gonna take a lot of damage. He has Soul Stealer and he's really tanky, so yeah, I'm just gonna send him in here. I don't see any anti-large to deal with them. Death Hag is going in. He's gonna pierce some Saurus warriors with the blades in front of the chariot there, and the Witch Elves are throwing their daggers, which actually does damage there. So 12 units killed, and I'm gonna use the Fury of Cain here as well, which is gonna do a lot of damage. My opponent's probably gonna drop some bomb. He didn't align the units really well, so unfortunately some of the damage was wasted, but this time it's probably did better. Yeah, it did a lot of damage. One of them is wavering as well, so I'm just waiting for my opponent to dive in to just charge him with my Cauldron Knights and stop these guys from doing any more damage to my large units. So after helping the Dread Spears deal with these Saurus warriors, now Death Hag is charging in to go after these Saurus warriors, and it's really interesting. She does really well, especially against units with no armor piercing or anti-large, and the buffs are there. She gives encouragement and where is it? Yeah, the Blood Shield of Cain, 5%. Physical resistance is not that bad. It's not great, but not bad either. So I was able to get rid of the Pterodon Riders. One of them are back, but I don't think my opponent has realized that yet. So here, look at this. Look at the damage it's doing. The Arc of Sotek poison. I think it's 40%. I mean 40 damage per second, which is really huge. These poor Hargoneth Executioners are getting wrecked by this ability. So the buff was really good. I'm really happy CA decided to change that. Now with Murderous Powers procced, I can be more aggressive. I can charge into Saurus warriors, and even without help, I think these Dread Spears are gonna win. The Altar of Cain again helping the Witch Elves throwing their daggers. Let's see if it kills any models. I don't know if it did or not, but these guys are gonna rout. The Hargoneth Executioners freed Malekith, so he was pinned down really badly. I was getting annoyed, but now I can get rid of the Bastiladon with Arc of Sotek here. Now I'm just gonna chase these guys in the back line. I was able to save my Dark Shards here. Tehenuin is I don't know what is he doing there, but he's killing these poor Dark Shards here. So 72 kills, not a lot of damage taken. My opponent didn't bring enough anti-large, so just remember when you're playing games to bring a balance between anti-large and anti-infantry. You need armor piercing if you have access to it. If you don't, you have to bring an alternative for that as well. But yeah, because my opponent didn't have any anti-large, I could have charged in with Malekith, and Death Hag could have just run through Sauruses without being punished there. So yeah, I'm really happy about this expansion. I've been playing non-stop, having a lot of fun there. I wanted to do a patch review, but when I got to it, it was a bit too late. But I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna showcase units that have received buffs and that they might actually be useful. As I said, as I've said before, I love the Death Hag on the Cauldron of Blood, and yeah, I really like to use it more. And with this buff, I think it's a bit more usable. There are better options for sure, but yeah, she did fine here. So Malekith 1200 damage value, still had HP remaining. I think I used 2 Soul Stealers as well. Death Hag, nearly 900 damage value. She cost around I think 1,350 gold right now, so yeah, kind of close to paying for herself. She's a bit more useful. I just wish the Fury of Cain get changed, and yeah, that would make her even better. The Dread Spears did fine, none of them doing so really great. Swordmasters, unfortunately, my opponent not bringing anti-large, but he brought a lot of anti-infantry here. Well, with a lot of these Bastiladons, they have anti-infantry, and with the poison that they can use, they really destroy infantry. But my range units were able to do fine. The cav units, I think, carried as well. Yeah, they were able to get rid of these Pterodon riders and fight Tehenuin, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, let's see. This one did really good, interestingly enough. I was able to, I thought I shut it down fast enough, but yeah. So yeah, these guys also did fine. So yeah, that's it. That's what I wanted to showcase from Death Hag. You guys should try it out. I mean, the price is kind of close to being okay. The buffs are fine, and yeah, what can I say? I love Cain. I love the aesthetic, so I'm gonna use it, even though if it's not going to be the best pick. So that's it for this battle, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I would really appreciate it if you guys consider leaving a like and subscribing. It would really help me and my channel grow. I upload videos daily, so stay tuned for that as well. I have a Discord server. If you guys want to chat, hang out, you can find the link in the description of this video. So that's it. Catch you all later. Bye.